What's up, YouTube? Wolf of Walmart here. So, I'm having a little issue trying to get the footage off my GoPro and onto my tablet or phone to be able to edit all the stuff. I've done a couple on the water trips with my new sonar unit. It is fun. There's some weird things that I'm trying to figure out. For the new guys out there who don't have this kind of stuff yet, just to let you know, there's a lag. There's a little bit of a lag. Mine actually has a lot of a lag, so I gotta update the software and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But or the hardware, anyways. But there is a little bit of a lag. So when I'm looking at something, like say down scan or fish finder, and I throw out there because I'm like, oh, a rock, sick, a boulder. I throw out there with a football jig, and I expect to hit the boulder. No. It's soft. I'm like, oh man, I thought it was like dirt clods, like giant dirt clods or something. I don't know. And no. There's a little bit of a lag, so I was missing them by about a couple feet. So it's definitely a learning curve for me when it comes to the sonar unit, but it is super fun, and I am having a blast. I do have a derby coming up here. It's the Yakka Bass tournament. I am late on signing up, but hopefully they still let me get in. You know how that kind of stuff goes. Anyways, point being, it brought me to a thought process of what do I need to get ready? I mean, I could sit here, we could talk about line and rods and rod selection and bait selection and what's the pattern going to be and this, that, and the other. The problem is it's a Highland Reservoir and Lake Folsom, and the pattern is constantly changing. So what happens one day will not happen the same way the next day. So I can practice all I want till I'm blue in the face, and it ain't going to be right when a day comes. So I'm like, oh, let's talk about some baits. Let's talk, something, Really, I don't need all that stuff to get ready for this. I don't. Honestly, I don't plan on winning. I mean, I would love to. I will fish like I'm trying to win for sure. But most of the guys in the field are going to have motors, and they're going to be able to get out to the spots and all this stuff. And they fished it a bunch in their kayaks, and they know what they're doing. And I'm just going to be paddling around not too far from wherever I take off because I still got to paddle back, And I'm just going to have a good time. It's more to try and meet some people in my area and get to know guys better and just kind of shoot the bull and talk about kayaks and fishing and all the stuff that I'm into, and I believe that they're into too. I mean, they might want to talk about the state of the nation and golf, I don't know, but either way, I'm just I'm here to try and get closer relationships in my community. So what can I do to get ready for this tournament? There's really only some necessities that I need. I ended up getting some safety stuff. So in this bag, it's a cool little bag, I actually have a pole and a light because you're going to need a flag because out in bigger lakes, there's bigger water and no one's going to see you floating around on the surface all the time, especially in a low pro kayak. So this goes right here. And it mounts right into my track mount, right here like this. Boom. And then I can tighten this down, and the light comes on. See? I'm going to loosen it because I need to save the battery. This bag seconds as a flag. 1. Yeah, 2. Sorry, that's my butt crack. And hopefully I don't get flagged on YouTube. And there you go. And now I'm seen. Now I'm seen in the water. But what else do I need? Well, y'all remember this NRS chinook that I got, right? This thing floats like a bubble. It is awesome. I did some upgrades to the PFD. Let's go ahead and take a look at this and see what we got. First off, I had a phone mount for my boat. But what I realized is I'm going to be using my phone a lot. So the guys over at Road Gear made this fancy dancy rubber attachment, fully flexible, fits all types of phones, fits my iPhone 14 perfectly, and comes with an elastic leash, clips right to the bottom of my PFD, Even if I drop my phone in the water, it ain't going far. That's awesome. I was really concerned with the phone mount, trying to fumble around. I might accidentally knock it in the water. That saves me there. What else do I got here? Well, okay. First off, I got some line snippies. I have pliers already on the boat. So, if you all know me, you know that I rock a Leatherman every day of the year. If you don't rock a Leatherman, you just don't have the right one. Or if you don't like them, you just didn't get the right one, because I'm telling you, that thing has saved me countless times. Speaking of safety, saving me. I also have some leashes on my boat now. I have a few other things going on. So I got this fancy new, I don't know if you can read that. It's an NRS knife. And I'm telling you, this thing is awesome. I mean, the flat nose for like maybe a flathead screwdriver issue. But I've cut a bunch of stuff just to test this blade out, because I was like, it's kind of sharp. It seems like it'll be all right. No, NRS came correct with this knife, and it cuts everything like butter. I'm talking rope, strap. I mean, boxes, paper, wood. Like, I could sit here and just shave down my table right now if I wanted to with this thing. This thing is dope, and this is going to be attached to me at all times. I mean, yes, I love my Leatherman. Yes, I like having a knife. But if I go in the water and my leg somehow gets caught, I need to get uncaught really fast. So that's going to stay on me. I know I've seen the guys that have the pull-out ones with the sheath or whatever. This is what I had locally, and I'm rocking it. I mean, if it's NRS, you can't really go wrong with it, especially when it comes to safety. So I'm into it. Now, I don't have like a light feature or anything like that yet. Like a lot of people have those Guardians. I'm looking into a Guardian. A Guardian would be really sick, especially out at night or early in the morning. That would be a great addition to my PFD. I could strap it right here. The Guardians have these magnetic clips. You can put it just about anywhere. Those are pretty rad. I'm looking into it. That's a lot of money I don't got right now, so I'm not even necessarily going to go that direction. But last but not least, a must-have at all times is a whistle, a safety whistle. I'm not going to blow it loud because the baby's trying to sleep. The neighbor's dogs will go nuts. Safety whistle at all times. So, all in all, for this derby, I am ready to be on the water as a human. Whether I catch fish or not, whether I flip or not, but if I do, I have my safety vest. I have my PFD. I can let somebody know where I'm at in case my boat floats away from me. If I get trapped on something, I can cut myself free. And I have handy dandy stuff to do for the actual fishing as well. So I'm pretty excited about all the new additions that I did to this PFD. I have a feeling that hopefully this won't ever have to come in handy, but I got it if I need it. You know, I got to keep that thing on me. That's really all I got for this one, guys. I wasn't really going to go into great depth about the tournament or my time on the water with the sonar so far, because I'm just trying to upload the footage and I'm just having a problem doing it. It'll come later once I figure it all out. And honestly, there's nothing really like great fish catches or anything on there. You're just going to see me like, doop, 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 doop. It's weird having sonar now. Like, I'm out on the water and I feel like, you know, every teenager you see walking around these days, I'm out in this beautiful lake and these beautiful spots and these rivers, just gorgeous landscape all around me. Normally I go, oh, that looks fishy, and I'd paddle over and I'd fish it. And sometimes I'd catch fish and sometimes I wouldn't. But now that I got this screen, I look like a teenager, just sitting there staring at a screen in the middle of all this beauty. So I have a feeling I am going to I'm still figuring it out. But once I figure it out and I figure out how to use it properly, I'm probably not going to use it that much. I'll use it for side scan and I'll use it for down scan in shallow areas. But other than that, it's basically just to mark structure, and then I'll just use my mapping to follow my waypoints, and that will probably be about it, because I don't want to be out there fishing, doing the thing that I love to do the most, being out in nature and calm and peaceful with my eyes glued to a screen. So as wonderful and as great of a tool as it is, it's still just a tool. And as soon as I figure out how to use it, I'm going to know when and where to use it. So that's all I got. Thanks. Like I said before, and like I'll say again, and I'll keep saying it, if you like this video, like it. If you don't, don't. But leave me a comment either way, whether you like it or you don't like it. If you think I'm missing something fancy or something cool or something that I need to be doing here, I mean, besides a light kit, because I need a battery and all that kind of stuff, and I ain't got that right now, leave it in the comments. Like, let me know. Leave me a comment. Talk to me about it. Tell me, oh, you grab a dumb knife, or, oh, that whistle's not going to be it's not the right whistle, or whatever. Well, it was the only whistle they had at the store. It's got a compass and a thermometer. So it tells me if I'm going to freeze to death, and it tells me which direction I'm dying in. So I don't know what else to tell you, but please, if there's a better one, leave a comment. Let me know. I'll look into it for sure. Because if I'm going to be out there and I'm going to be doing this thing, I don't want to be doing it wrong. This is not something that I like to play around with because my life is on the line and I got a family at home. But I do like getting out there and playing around. So let me know. Either way. Thanks, guys.